Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another surprise drawing tutorial where today we are going to be drawing. Okay, so Karate Cactus. Let's start with a nice curved line. So one curved line. And then just above it, we're going to do another same curved line. Now we're going to connect these two lines, but we're going to give it a little bit of a bubble. Okay. Next, we're going to do a nice big loop. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do have to line up. Okay? Now, before we do the lines to the side, let's figure out how we want his hands. So a little S curve, and then we're going to come straight down, a C, and then another little C curve. But this one is going to come in nice and close. So notice it's thinner here than it is over here. Okay. Now let's move over to the other side. So this time we're going to come straight down in the corner of his headband. But I think we're going to put his hand in front of him this time. So let's go a big backward C curve. And let's say another little C over here. And now we're going to put his arm in front of him. Right here. See? Oh, very nice. Now let's give him a bit of a... Let's go back up to his headband here. And we're going to give him a little bit of motion. Uh-oh. Just a wiggly line, and then we're going to do the same thing just a little bit above it. So we're going to go wiggly line, but notice it's closer together here than it is up here, and then we're just going to close it off. Now we could do another wiggly line coming from a similar spot right about here. There, and we're just going to follow that here and come straight back, and it's going to disappear behind his head. And if you want, you can thicken up this line over here so that you can tell that the head comes in front. Okay, now let's give this cactus his body. So we're going to give him a curved body, like he's flying through the air. Two. A little thinner at the base. Boom. Okay, from here, let's give him the pot. So we're going to go for a C curve, and then we'll just connect them. Nice. Now, we're going to have to give him the edge of a pot. So we're going to make a nice ellipsis here. So that's just like an oval shape. Think of an egg or a frisbee. Ah, very nice. So an oval or an ellipsis is just a circle that has been tilted into perspective, right? So where you have a nice circle, if you look at it from a certain angle, you should end up with more of an ovular shape. Okay? From here, we're going to go all the way around it. So we're going to follow that same shape. We're going to create the lip, the edge of the potted plant that he's in. All right. Now let's create the side edge. So we're going to go straight line down. Same length here. Oh yeah, he's coming together. And then we're gonna follow that curved edge. It comes back. Okay. Now let's give our pot a base. So we're gonna go straight line down here. It's okay if it wiggles a little bit. I'll make it wiggle on the other side as well. And then I'm going to connect them. Now let's give him a mean karate face. What do you think? Does he need a nose? Some eyes? I say we give him some nice wide eyes over here. Look, 2 circles. And then let's give him some bit of a mean stare. He means business. Semicircle here. Semicircle here. All right. And now let's give him a crazy yell. Kind of like a bean shape. All right. From here, let's give him some eyebrows. And it's okay that these eyebrows overlap things or come in front of things, because we're just going to end up coloring them in anyway. So we've got some irregular looking rectangles. And from here I'm just going to give those a quick little color in to hide the lines that we've overlapped. Second round over top of that. Maybe one more on this side. Darken it up to really hide those lines. Okay, now let's go inside of his eye. We're going to give him a little semicircle here. And we're going to fill in, leaving an edge around the eye. So again, nice little trick to give your character a little bit more of a soul. Little C. And then a semicircle of light around the eye. Nice. Okay. Let's add some detail inside of his eyes. So we're just going to go like this. I'm going to draw a little line underneath his eyelid. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. All right. And now we can do the same thing on top. 1, 2. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. And now let's give him some teeth. What do you think? Yeah, let's give him some teeth. Let's go like this. We're just gonna make little M's. So one M, half an M, and another half. Okay. Now we're gonna go underneath from one corner. We're gonna come up, but we're not gonna touch. We're gonna leave a little bit of space there. Up. So now these are just shallow little C's. Okay. Now, do we give him some bottom teeth, or do we like the top teeth there? I'm not sure. Well, from here, let's give him one M, maybe one here, and let's see if we like it. Little one. Little one, little one, and now we don't have an M here, but we can pretend that we do and create another bottom tooth. And you know what? Just go right across. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth on the bottom, 6 teeth on the top, and then if you want, if you have the space, you can come in there. Okay, now he's looking real angry. Let's add some depth to his cheek. Let's add some wrinkles. Like he's flying through the air. And his cheeks are going, ooh. And then do this. From here, if you want, you can color in his mouth, but I'm going to leave that there. I'll use color for that. Let's give him one little line here to show that he's pretty angry. And another little line here, like this. So one that way, and one this way. Oh yeah, he is not happy. Let's give him a little line under his eye. Boom. Okay. So far, so good, right? Now, do we give him some nunchaku? That's the real question here. Okay. Let's do that. We're going to give him a nice flailing nunchaku. So maybe we go here. And the chains come over here. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So watch this. We're gonna do 2 lines up. And then let's use one of those ellipses. And if that's too hard, you can just go 1 and then do the other. And from here, we're gonna do a little one. Same thing, up. And we're gonna color this in here. Very nice. Now leave it there. Let's keep going. We're gonna follow this line right through. And same thing here. Follow this line through. We're gonna leave it behind his little cactus hand, and then we're gonna give you the bottom curve of those nunchaku. Very nice. Now before we do the chain, let's figure out where that other nunchaku is gonna go. So I say we put it kind of between inside of his hand here. And we're just gonna put them upside down. Go 1, 2, 3, and don't worry about that line. You could erase this line, or if you're using something permanent, just color your nunchaku in nice and dark. Okay, we're going to go for a curved line here, and then another curved line here. And now let's do that little shape here. So we're going to go 2 lines. A curve, and then you can just color in those lines so you don't see them anymore. Nice. All right, and then we can do the rest of the nunchaku at the back over here. Boom. Follow this line, bang, and then close them off. There you go. And now we can create the chain. So I am going to start by closing these guys off. Right? And now I'm going to start drawing lines. So I'm going to draw 1 line this way. And then I'm going to do an oval. Right? So 1 straight line. And then an O. And now I want to know which direction my line goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find myself a pencil. So you just need a pencil and an eraser. And I'm going to find that line that I want. So I want my nunchaku to follow roughly that shape. Right? So I'm going to follow that shape. Now I'm going to do another one of these lines, but I'm going to do it in this direction. So it's going to overlap just a little bit. The same length as this line, and now I go back to my circle and I overlap my circle a little bit. But notice we follow this line now. So this line here, and then a circle, and overlaps. Here. And now my circle is going to follow this direction, right? So circle goes this way. And my line, my circle, and my line. You don't have the exact same amount, or you need 1 more or 1 less to make it look good, that is your call. Your nunchaku do not have to look exactly like mine. Okay? Alright, so now we have our base. Let's give him some spikes. So we're going to go around the edge, right where it meets we're going to do some lines. And we're going to space those lines maybe a fingertip apart. And notice they're radiating outward away from him, almost like a crown. And I'm going to do this nice and fast. Okay, on this side, they're going to go this way. I'll put one inside, put one inside. And notice they're a little bit longer here than they are over here. That's okay. And now same thing all around his edges. Now, same thing. Now you could just do dots. And now I'm actually going to give him some muscles. So watch this. I'm going to make points. Give him some cactus pecs. My cactus is swole. Karate Cactus is swole, man. He lifts, for sure. Now you could just do little clumps. I'm doing dots of 3. A few in between. Watch, I'll do it here as well. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave a little space. 1, 2, 3. Leave a little space. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go in between with individual dots. Boom, 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 boom. And there you go. Now let's do the rest of them. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's go in between now. So we're going to go bang, boom, wherever you find some space really. Or wherever you think his body's a little bit too empty. Okay, now let's move down to his pot. We're going to make this a little bit more ground-like. So we're going to put some curves here. So just little C's coming off the corners. Right? You can do one over here, one over here, one over here, and one over here. So all I'm doing is little C's that come off of each other like clouds. Right? We can do some on the edge. On the edge here. Alright. And now let's add some cross hatching or some hatching. So we're just gonna make his pot a little more interesting. Right? That's it. And there you have the beginning of Karate Cactus. All right, let's take a look at how Mr. P decided to color this. So obviously your cactus is going to be green, so find your best light green and have at it. I chose red for the nunchaku and for his headband because red and green are great complements. In the background, I chose 2 different color blues. You could pick one and just color dark and then light alternating, or hey, create a background yourself. And for his pot, I chose to stick with orange because green and orange also look pretty great together. And there you have it. I colored in his eyebrows a little bit darker, did a little bit of pink for his gum line around his teeth, and that's about it. Now don't forget to like and subscribe to follow Mr. P for more of these awesome characters. I will see you all next time.